Good morning children. Today this is 8th chapter. We are going to read and get knowledge about changes in our environment. What are the changes that are occurring throughout in our environment? Now what is warm-up session saying? Write any 5 words that would describe a clean and green earth. Can you imagine what are the words which can be described, which can be written for clean and green earth? So you should think about it. Clean water, clean air, yes, with the no garbage on the sides of the roads, garbage free land, yes. So you can write 5 words, reuse, recycle, any 5 words that can describe clean and green earth. So let us go ahead of this chapter and we should know what is inside it. Understand the causes and effect of acid rain. Now what is acid rain? Greenhouse effect and global warming. Before starting, I should tell you these are also the changes which are occurring in our atmosphere. Okay. Because we are creating many disturbances in the cycle of the nature, in the balance of the nature, that's why acid rain, greenhouse effect and global warming, these 3 effects are taking place. Our world consists of living and non-living things. The living things comprise plants and animals. The non-living elements in nature are air, water, soil, heat and light. Okay, living things, plants and animals, non-living things, air, water, soil, heat and light. Okay. These are also called natural resources. Whatever resources, whatever things, whatever material we get from the nature are called as natural resources, as they are available in nature and can be used by people in many ways. You all are using all these resources in one or the other way. In nature, there is a balance between these living and non-living things. As I told, when disbalance occurs, disturbance occurs, so these things takes place. What? The pollution sort of things, acid rain, बहुत गर्मी हो रही है आजकल, हमारे अर्थ के एटमॉस्फेयर का टेम्परेचर चेंज हो गया है. Why? Because we are creating the disbalance, है ना? This balance gets upset if one of them is disturbed. Okay? इसमें से कुछ भी हम लोग disturb करेंगे तो balance disturb अपने आप हो जाएगा. Human beings are the most developed living things in nature, but some of their actions have upset the balance in nature. That means we are the culprit. हम दोषी हैं नेचर को खराब करने के लिए. इसीलिए हम लोग बोलते हैं ट्रीज लगाओ, ट्रीज को काटो मत, कचरा इधर उधर मत फेंको, डस्टबिन को यूज करो, रिसाइकल करो, रीयूज करो. Their increasing population has led to great increase in their needs. जनसंख्या का बढ़ना, increasing population. It has also led to the production of more waste all around. जितने लोग उतना कचरा. This waste material has spoiled the air, water, land all around us. Yes? Now, the addition of these harmful substances to our natural resources is called as pollution. So, what is pollution? How you can describe pollution? The addition of these harmful substances, जो भी हम garbage, गंदगी, कचरा अपने आसपास फेंकते हैं उसको हम लोग pollution बोलते हैं. चाहे हम लोग धुआं जो कि vehicles के थ्रू होता है air में डालें उसको air pollution बोलेंगे. water में डालेंगे अगर हम गंदगी, bottles, wafers के sachets ये सब डालेंगे तो उसको हम लोग water pollution बोलेंगे. chemicals डालेंगे उसके अंदर, right? water pollution हो जाएगा. soil में chemicals डालते हैं किसान लोग, फर्टिलाइजर्स डालते हैं उसको हम लोग सॉइल पोल्यूशन बोलते हैं. सो इन मेनी वे वी एड हार्मफुल सब्सटेंसेस टू आवर नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज which comes to be as pollution. The substances which cause pollution are called as pollutants. और जो चीज़ें pollution create करती हैं उनको pollutants बोलते हैं. Let us learn how we have polluted our natural resources. तो धीरे धीरे हम लोग यूज करते करते नेचर को pollute कर दिए हैं. कैसे? Let us see now. Air pollutants mostly consist of gases, smoke, fumes and dust. Now we will talk about air pollutants. वो चीजें जो एयर को क्या करती हैं, पॉल्यूट करती हैं। तो क्या करती हैं, गैसेस। कुछ तो नेचुरल गैसेस हैं जैसे ऑक्सीजन, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, नाइट्रोजन, वो तो नेचुरल हैं, बैलेंस बना के रखा हुआ है नेचर ने। पर जब हम ऐड कर रहे हैं कुछ अलग गैसेस जैसे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, स्मोक, डस्ट, फ्यूम्स, है ना, ये सब हम लोग ऐड करते जा रहे हैं जो कि वो संभाल नहीं पाती है हमारी एयर, यानी कि खुद से उसको क्लीन नहीं कर पाती है ना। जैसे हम खुद से अपने को क्लीन कर लेते हैं ऐसे एयर भी अपने आप को क्लीन कर लेती है। पर ज़्यादा गंदगी जब हम डालते जाएंगे गैस, स्मोक, फ्यूम्स, डस्ट की फॉर्म में, तो क्या होगा, वो अपने आप को जल्दी से क्लीन नहीं कर पाएगी। अभी लॉकडाउन लगा था तो हम लोगों ने सुना था, वी वर हियरिंग लॉट ऑफ टाइम दैट द रिवर आर क्लीन, द स्काई इज क्लीन। व्हाई? बिकॉज देयर वाज नो ट्रैफिक, नो पोल्यूशन, नो एयर पोल्यूशन, नो वाटर पोल्यूशन वाज देयर, बिकॉज वी वर सिटिंग इन अवर home in the whole lockdown. Okay, that is why. So we should not do that. There can be small solid particles, drop of liquid or gases. The pollutant can be human made or natural. So these things can be natural, these things can be human made. When these are natural, then the air can clean itself. But since if it is human made, then it will be difficult for the air to clean itself. Okay, what are the causes for the air pollution? Smoke released from the fire and burning of the fuel is a major cause of air pollution. Fire, smoke, burning of fuel. So smoke is released from fire, isn't it? फायर से स्मोक आया, और कहाँ से आया, बर्निंग ऑफ फ्यूल्स. सो हाउ मेनी फ्यूल्स यू नो? वुड, it isn't it, it is a fuel. Petrol, isn't it? Diesel, ठीक है. So these are certain fuels which you are burning, है ना, and smoke is created. So is a major cause of air pollution. Burning of wood, coal, petrol, diesel releases smoke and fumes in the air. Smoke forms from automobile, factories, power plant and waste incinerators. Incinerators जहाँ पे हम कोई भी चीज़ को जलाते हैं, causes air pollution. Incinerators, again it has been described. Now what is, how we will read it? In, okay, incinerators. So always divide the word while reading the big words. Incinerators. Okay, incinerators are used in burning of waste. अभी बहुत सारी पॉलिथीन्स, बॉटल्स, ये सब हम लोग बहुत रोज के रोज अपने घर से निकालते हैं. Am I right? So what happens that it is taken to incinerators. मशीन्स होते हैं जहाँ पे इन सबको बर्न किया जाता है. Volcanoes too produce smoke. The last chapter we have seen magma, lava. So what happens? Lot of smoke. The last line was there only. It brings health problems. Okay. Smoke, ashes and chemicals polluting air. So volcanoes से भी क्या produce होता है? बहुत सारे chemicals, smoke, ashes. So pollutants produced by burning of crackers, war explosive also affect air quality. Air quality, why they have written this? Because जो air की अच्छी composition of air है, quality maintained है, हम लोग जो ये सब use करते हैं चीज़ें, उससे खराब होती है. But you know one thing, after using all these things, burning, fire, smoke, we are utilizing vehicles and all. If this come back to us, when the air quality is bad, it is affecting our breathing system. Okay. Now what is acid rain? It is very important topic. Try to understand this topic very carefully, children. So acid rain, when fuels are burnt in factories and gases containing nitrogen. Now what is acid rain? When fuels are burnt in factories, the gases containing nitrogen, carbon and sulfur are released. Some fuels are burnt in factories. Okay, so these releases what? These releases carbon, nitrogen, sulfur. These all gases as pollutants in the air. Okay, so these gases combine with moisture and form acid. Moisture means water in the air. Water in the air which is present always in the form of vapors. So these gases added with the water in the air forms acids. When it rains, so these acids come down to the earth in the form of water drops. तो पहले तो हम लोग जो पहली रेन होती थी उसमें क्या मम्मी बोलती थी नहा सकते हो, पर अभी मत वैसा करना because the acids are there in the rain. So when it rains, these acids combine with the raindrops and fall on the earth. This is called as acid rain and it is very harmful, children. These acids also combine with hail, sleet and snow. It means that whatever form of precipitation is coming down on the earth, whatever the form of rain, sleet, hail, the water is coming down to the earth, the acid rain, acids are mixing with that kind of rain. So acid rain pollutes water and kills fish. It also damages crops and buildings. Acid rain destroy whatever it falls on. ताजमहल आगरा में जो है बच्चों, उसका भी कलर एसिड रेन की वजह से चेंज हो गया. This creates problem for the drivers to drive the vehicle. Okay. So these have many kind of disadvantages. What? Acid rain, because it damages, जहाँ जहाँ पे भी वो एसिड पड़ेगा वो चीज़ को वो खराब कर देगा. Okay, so that's why don't try to take bath in the first rain. Okay. What are the effects of acid rain? Air pollution can cause cough, breathing problem, burning eyes. When smoke gets mixed with fog, it produces smoke. Nothing else. See children, smoke is there. Okay. So when smoke is mixed with fog, so we collectively call this as smog. Yes, smog. When smoke mixes with fog. Smoke stays close to the surface level and creates a haze. Haze means ऐसा धुंधला धुंधला कुछ तो स्काई में दिखता है तो हमें दूर की चीज़ नहीं दिखती है. हेजी हो जाता है एटमॉस्फेयर, देयर बाय रिड्यूसिंग विजिबिलिटी, इसीलिए हमें कुछ दिखता नहीं है दूर का. इट कैन इरिटेट द आइज, throat, lungs of those who work outside. It is hazardous for people. Now what is the meaning of the word hazardous? Hazardous means harmful. Okay, so whatever smog is creating is not good for us. So what else we should do? We should not create acid rain. No, acid rain is not there. What shall we do then? We should not use more vehicles, factories, automobiles, incinerators. So we should not create lot of pollution, isn't it? So now coming to soil pollution, as we are the main cause of air pollution, we are also the main cause of soil pollution too. Because we are taking our nature for granted, we are not using the resources, the natural resources judiciously. Now causes of soil pollution, caused when waste from the various sources mixes with the soil. Now you will ask, ma'am, how? So management of waste is very big problem. Whatever waste, जितना भी गार्बेज कचरा निकलता है हर एक के घर से, फैक्ट्री से, मशीन से, सब चीज़ें क्या है, उनको कहाँ डंप करेंगे हम लोग, कहाँ फेंकेंगे? सॉलिड वेस्ट फ्रॉम द इंडस्ट्री पॉल्यूट द सॉयल. और इंडस्ट्रीज से भी बहुत सारा सॉलिड वेस्ट निकलता है. सॉलिड वेस्ट मतलब जो उनका खराब चीज़ होती है, जैसे आपके घर से कुछ भी गार्बेज निकलेगा, प्लास्टिक के बॉटल्स निकलेंगे, पॉलीथीन्स निकलेंगे, तो वो कहाँ ले जाके म्यूनिसिपैलिटी का जो हमारा कचरा गाड़ी आता है वो कहाँ फेंकता है ले जा करके. सो दैट इज़ द मेन प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि हमारे पास जगह नहीं है. तो जहाँ भी फेंकता है उन चीज़ों से केमिकल्स रिलीज होते हैं. Okay, or chemicals used as fertilizers and insecticides also causes soil pollution. So industry, fertilizers, insecticides, these are the main causes of soil pollution. Now what is the effects of soil pollution? Soil pollution causes loss of nutrients and reduces the fertility of the soil. तो जहाँ पे ज़्यादा ये केमिकल्स इकट्ठे हो जाएंगे वहाँ पे सॉयल की जो नेचुरल फर्टिलिटी है क्रॉप्स उगाने की वो कम हो जाएगी. एंड इट ऑल्सो कॉजेज सॉयल इरोजन, और सॉयल के जो पैचेस हैं वो क्या होंगे, टूटने लगेंगे और क्या होगा, एयर और वाटर के थ्रू अपनी जगह से दूसरी जगह पे जाएंगे. Harmful chemicals which pollute the soil are absorbed by plants. और हम लोग जो वो मिट्टी में प्लांट्स लगाते हैं वो केमिकल्स एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं. When these plants are eaten by us, it can cause a number of diseases, and when we eat these plants, it causes diseases in us. So whatever pollution we are creating, its effects are coming back to us. So we should try not to create the pollution, whether it is air, whether it is soil. Now quickly reveal what happens in water pollution. Water pollution is contamination. Now what do you mean by contamination, children? Contamination. Now the Hindi word shall be, what the meaning of contamination will be? किसी चीज को खराब करना. We are making something very dirty. Contamination of water, any water body, lakes, groundwater, oceans with chemicals or bacteria that degrade the quality. Degrade means we are decreasing the quality of water. उसमें जो minerals contents हैं उसको हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? Disturb कर रहे हैं. And its purity, तो प्योर तो रहेगा नहीं. जब कोई पोल्यूटेंट किसी वाटर बॉडी से मिल जाता है तो क्या हो जाता है? वो इम्प्योर हो जाता है. तो हमारे पीने लायक रहेगा नहीं. वी विल नॉट ड्रिंक दैट वाटर. वी वांट मिनरल वाटर, वी वांट बिसलरी. व्हाई? सो बिकॉज water pollution is contamination of any water body. So we cannot drink any lake, groundwater or ocean water because they are contaminated. Why they are contaminated? Because we are the culprit. Always I am speaking, we are the culprit to cause the pollution. What are the causes? Let us discuss. Water pollution is mainly caused by waste thrown into it. हम लोग बिस्लरी की वाटर बॉटल लेके जा रहे हैं, हम लेक के सैर कर रहे हैं और वहीं पे फेंक दिया. ठीक है, but it can also be caused as a chain reaction from soil pollution. Now what happens, children? From the soil pollution, water pollution can take place. See, this is land, these are crops. Okay, when fertilizers are added to these crops, they go into soil, and soil has its own horizons. Okay, so the fertilizers mixes into groundwater, and from the groundwater it adds to the lake, pond, any water body which is nearby to it. So indirectly these fertilizers are going into the lake, and whatever fish or aquatic life is over there in the lake, that will die. Okay, so this is how indirectly soil pollution also creates water pollution. Understood? It can spread when water from different sources flow together. Oil spills. Now do you know what is oil spill? बड़े बड़े oceans में बहुत बड़े बड़े ships जाते हैं, है ना? तो वो शिप्स क्या हैं? कभी कभी उनके अंदर जो ऑयल्स होते हैं, पेट्रोल्स होते हैं, डीजल होते हैं, वो क्या करते हैं? वहाँ से लीक हो जाता है. इन केस बहुत सारी न्यूज़ में भी आते हैं. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ऑयल स्पिल. तो वो एरिया में, वो ओशन के पर्टिकुलर एरिया में, इट ब्रिंग्स अ film, it forms a film. Oil do not mixes with the water. Always understand that, always remember that. Okay, so this create a film on a water body. This is a lake or an ocean. यहाँ पे oil spill हुआ तो ये ऐसे it forms a layer on the water body, and the fishes, the plants beneath this layer will die. Okay, and the industrial waste spills. Now बहुत सारी factories होते हैं, ठीक है, वो क्या कर रहे हैं? वो सारा chemicals अपने they are releasing into the water body. Okay, now that also creates lot of water pollution, and contaminating groundwater also causes water pollution. So I think you are clear with the causes of water pollution. Now let us see what are the effects of water pollution. Water pollution decreases the quality of available water. Okay, degrade, है ना? We have written degrade, we have written decreases. So these are the same words. Okay, it can lead to waterborne diseases also. Yes, of course. It also reduces water supply for crop irrigation. When the water is not good for crops, how we can pass it to it? Oil spills in water causes suffocation to aquatic life. I have told you over here, ये oil spill एक film बना देता है and the living organism beneath this film dies. Suffocation means when there is no breathing, the organism cannot breathe. Okay. Oil forms a layer in the water surface. This oily layer does not allow air to be dissolved in water, which is required by the aquatic organism to breathe. Aquatic organism, those organisms which are living in the water, and they are also utilizing oxygen to breathe, but due to this oil spills, they are unable to breathe the oxygen. That's why they die. Now, groundwater contamination from pesticide causes damage to wildlife in the ecosystem. Why this is written groundwater contamination? Because this groundwater contamination, when it passes to the water bodies, so the animals who are living in the forest, they will drink that water from the lake or the pond, and they will also be affected and they will die, right? So, have you gone through it, how many harms are there through air pollution, soil pollution and water pollution? Now, there is one more pollution, children, which is noise pollution, but quickly we will check. The fact is what it says, and it is saying about a word called as eutrophication. What it is? Eutrophication. How you will spell that? It is U. Okay, read it like eutrophication. Phi. This is phi. And cation. Okay, eutrophication. It is also a phenomena. Okay. Excessive nutrients in the lake or the other body of water, usually caused by runoff of nutrients, animal waste, fertilizers, sewage from the land, can cause a dense growth of plant life. Now you can see this river. It is green in color. What happens is when lot of excessive nutrients in the lake or other water body caused by runoff of nutrients, ये land है, यहाँ से ये river में क्या आ गए, बहुत सारे nutrients आ गए क्योंकि fertilizer में nutrients होते हैं, can cause a dense growth of plant life. Now what will happen here? Lot of plant will grow in the water body itself. The growth of the plants in the water body depletes again. Destroy. Depletes means destroy. Depletes the supply of oxygen. Destroy the supply of oxygen, because you can see these are the layer. Now, who will give them the passage to go? The oxygen shall go down. No, it will not go, leading to the death of the aquatic animal, and this is called as eutrophication. That means this is a dead water body. No life is there down in the water body. Is it clear? Eutrophication is also a very good question. Now going through noise pollution. When excessive noise is produced, it causes noise pollution. बहुत हल्ला होता है स्कूल में, बहुत जोर से, कोई बहुत जोर से टीवी सुन रहा होता है, म्यूजिक सुन रहा होता है, तो उसको नॉइज़ बोलते हैं. जो चीज़ हमारे कानों को अच्छी नहीं लगती है या जो साउंड हमारे कानों को सुनने में अच्छा नहीं लगता, उसको नॉइज़ पोल्यूशन बोलते हैं. मैनी एट द टाइम ड्यूरिंग द ट्रैफिक, हॉन्किंग ऑफ द हॉर्न्स, इट इरिटेट्स अस ना. वॉट एवर साउंड विच इरिटेट्स अस इज अ नॉइज़ पोल्यूशन. हॉस्पिटल्स इट इज़ रिटन, don't create noise. Okay, so you are not supposed to create over there noise pollution. Now let us see what are the causes of noise pollution. Some sources of noise pollution are machines. Yes, of course, lot of machines are put in the factories, installed in the factories, vehicles, loudspeakers, entertainment gadgets, such as television, radio. Now we will see the effect of the noise pollution. People exposed to excessive noise often complain for headache. As you people also in the classroom, when there is a lot of noise in the class, you might be feeling headache. In some cases, sustained exposure to loud noise can also result in deafness. Now what is the meaning of sustained? Continuously. Continuous exposure means continuously if somebody is there in a loud noise, is there in the party, then what it happens? In the machineries, the people who are working in the factories, when they grow old, that leads to deafness. Now excessive noise pollution affects the ability of animals and birds to find their prey, because the noise distracts them. What distracts them? Disturbs them. Okay, due to the excessive noise, it also becomes very difficult to talk. Excessive sound may lead to mental imbalance and nervous disability. इसीलिए कुछ लोगों को बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं होता है ज़्यादा शोरगुल, ठीक है, because it distracts them. Okay, it also differs with the मेंटल इम्बैलेंस एंड नर्वस डिसेबिलिटी. हमारा नर्वस सिस्टम को भी क्या करता है? अफेक्ट करता है. इसीलिए ज़्यादा हॉर्न की हॉन्किंग रोड्स पे नहीं होनी चाहिए. वी शुड नॉट क्रिएट लॉट ऑफ नॉइज इन द हॉस्पिटल्स, इन द स्कूल, ओके, सो दैट आवर नर्वस सिस्टम continuously work properly. Right, now quickly we will turn the page and we will see what is in the checkpoint. I hope whatever I have explained you in the last pages, you can go through these points, these questions and check your knowledge. Now coming to greenhouse effect. This is a very important effect, children. You have to understand it very nicely. Okay, now we will read it. It is a positive thing also. It is now becoming a negative thing also, because we have created many pollutions and now this is coming back to us. So again, who is the culprit? We are creating the pollution. So let us see first of all the positive thing, the good thing of greenhouse effect. Children, a greenhouse is mostly a glass enclosure used in cold climate to grow plant. एक शीशे का घर होता है जहाँ पे प्लांट्स को ग्रो करते हैं. कैसे ग्रो करते हैं? एक शीशे का घर बनाया, प्लांट्स लगाया. अभी हुआ क्या? ग्लास अलाउज लाइट टू एंटर द एनक्लोजर. नाउ द लाइट और द सनलाइट एंटर्स द enclosures. ये ग्लास के घर में एंटर किया. The glass enclosure traps the heat and prevents it from escaping outside. Now what will happen? ये जो हीट अंदर गई, अभी ये बाहर वापस से निकल के नहीं जा पाएगी. तो क्या होगा? Thus the inside of the enclosure becomes warmer. तो अंदर का जो कमरा है ये प्लांट्स के लिए गर्म रहेगा. So an artificial climate is created inside the enclosure. तो क्या हुआ? है तो चारों तरफ ठंडी, पर जितना टाइम डे टाइम में सनलाइट थी उतनी हीट जो थी अंदर के अंदर ही रह गई. तो क्या हुआ? एक आर्टिफिशियल क्लाइमेट क्रिएट हो गया. किन के लिए? प्लांट्स के लिए. तो यहाँ पे ग्रो करने लगे. ऐसे व्हेन यू गो टू द शेडी साइड, यू माइट बी सीइंग द एग्रीकल्चरल लैंड. देयर यू माइट बी सीइंग द ग्रीन कलर ऑफ दीज स्ट्रक्चर्स, हाँ, इन द लाइन से साइड लाइन्स ऑफ द रोड, इजंट इट? सो दैट इज ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट. द एटमॉस्फेयर ऑफ द अर्थ बिहेव्स जस्ट लाइक अ green house. This is the earth and this is the atmosphere. So what the book saying is that the carbon dioxide which is present in the atmosphere, carbon dioxide, remember this gas, children. This carbon dioxide is responsible for greenhouse effect of the earth. Now we are coming to the bad effect, okay, of greenhouse effect. What happens is, now during the daytime, look at this diagram, children. Look at this diagram. What happens? This is earth and this is the earth atmosphere, isn't it? This is the layer of the crust, where we are living. Now this is the atmosphere, isn't it? Now what is happening? The sun heat is coming down on the earth, okay, and it is warming up in the sunlight. Okay, at the night time what is happening? Most of the sun ray energy escapes back. It is escaping out, it is going out, yellow arrow, but some of them is trapped inside the atmosphere, and these are the red arrows. The heat is not able to go out, okay, by this greenhouse effect. Now what are the gases which are responsible for the greenhouse? Carbon dioxide. And from where it is released? तुम्हारा refrigerator, ACs, vehicles, automobiles, burning of petrol, diesel, wood, all that pollutants we are using to create air pollution, isn't it? So it traps मतलब पकड़ के रखता है. कौन पकड़ के रखता है? Carbon dioxide traps the heat. So what happens? रात में भी हम लोग को गर्मी लगने लगती है, isn't it? The temperature of the earth is changed now, okay, it is changed now, it is not cooled at night. So this is greenhouse effect. Because of this, life is possible on earth. Now this was the thing which was actual. Now when lot of carbon dioxide is increased in the atmosphere, what happens? It leads to global warming. Now we are feeling lot of heat. मौसम चेंज हो रहे हैं, सीजन्स चेंज हो रहे हैं, हम लोग बोलते नहीं इस बार कम ठंडी पड़ी है ना. An increase in the amount of greenhouse gases in the air result in more heat being trapped in the atmosphere. It leads to an overall rise in the surface temperature of the earth. तो अर्थ का टेम्परेचर जितना बैलेंस होना चाहिए था उतना नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हीट रह गई. ये प्लांट्स के लिए ज़रूरी है, पर जब ज़्यादा रह जाएगी तो क्या होगा? प्लांट्स ज़्यादा हीट में मरने लगेंगे. सिमिलरली फॉर ह्यूमन लाइफ ऑल्सो. द टेम्परेचर ऑफ द अर्थ हैज़ इंक्रीज्ड बाय अबाउट 1 to 2 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट इन द लास्ट 100 years. ये ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की वजह से, एंड इट इज़ इंक्रीजिंग फर्दर. उससे क्या है, जो कोल्डर एरियाज है, पोलर जोन्स हैं, एंटार्क्टिक आर्कटिक एरियाज हैं, नॉर्थ पोल साउथ पोल, वहाँ जो ग्लेशियर्स हैं, बर्फ जो है वो पिघलने लगी. इफ द टेम्परेचर कीप्स इंक्रीजिंग, आइस एट द पोल्स विल मेल्ट, वाटर लेवल इन द ओशन विल राइज. तो लैंड क्या होगा? कम होने लगेगा. फिर तुम लोग कहाँ रहोगे? Isn't it? And large area of land, that is seashores, would get flooded. There would be panic all around. तो क्या होगा? जब ज़्यादा पानी हो जाएगा और लैंड कम हो जाएगा, ये लैंड रह जाएगा और सारे में पानी पानी, क्योंकि ग्लेशियर्स पिघल गए हैं. ये कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की वजह से, जो कि हमने क्रिएट की है, ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट की वजह से. ठीक है, तो क्या होगा? पानी पानी हो जाएगा, पैनिक हो जाएगा, हम लोग परेशान हो जाएंगे. पैनिक मीन्स वी आर नॉट इन प्रॉपर condition. The major greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor and ozone. Keep all these gases in your mind, children. Carbon dioxide is the main, then methane, then water vapor. Oh, water vapor is also responsible, and ozone. Okay, major greenhouse gases from people's activities. See? Okay, so you will read it: fluorinated, nitrous, other gases, methane and carbon dioxide. See how much portion of carbon dioxide we are releasing. Now going one by one, carbon dioxide, the amount of carbon dioxide in the air has been increasing in alarming rate. अभी हमें कम करना पड़ेगा. The major cause of deforestation. क्या होता है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लांट्स खा लेते हैं, पर क्योंकि हम लोग तो पेड़ ही काट रहे हैं, क्योंकि हमें जगह चाहिए. Burning of wood, excessive use of fossil fuel, carbon dioxide is one of the major contributor to global warming. So increase in the amount of carbon dioxide result in increased rates in global warming. As much as we will use, we will increase this carbon dioxide, more global warming will take place. More global warming means more glaciers will melt. More glacier will melt, that means land will go into water. Then where we will live? Isn't it? Next gas is methane. Methane is a natural gas and contributes to global warming. Methane is released from landfills. Landfills, you understand, children? लैंड पे जब हम सारा कचरा ले जा कर के फेंकते रहते हैं और फिर वो खड्डे को भर देता है सारा कचरा, फिर उसके ऊपर हम लोग घर भी बना देते हैं. Isn't it? सो कचरे को जहाँ पे हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं लैंड का खड्डे को भरने के लिए, उसको बोलते हैं लैंडफिल्स. वेटलैंड्स एंड राइस पैडीज, राइट पैडीज जहाँ पे राइस को उगाते हैं. ग्रेजिंग एनिमल्स सच एज काउज, बफलोज, शीप and goat release large amount of methane. So these all things are responsible to release, to create. Methane is a gas, okay, into the air while digesting food. Production, distribution and combustion of fossil fuel, जहाँ पे भी fossil fuel produce होता है, यानी कि डीजल, पेट्रोल, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होता है, जलाया जाता है, result in the emission. emission मतलब निकालना. emission means to take out, to give out, to create of methane gas. Now the third one is water vapor. Water vapor is known to be the earth's most abundant. Abundant means बहुत ज़्यादा. Okay, greenhouse gas. It is responsible for 35 to 75% of the greenhouse effect. Ozone. Surface level ozone is another significant greenhouse gas. अर्बनाइजेशन, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय अर्बनाइजेशन? हम लोग डेवलपमेंट जो करते हैं, हमारे घर बन रहे हैं, पहले जहाँ पे जंगल था वहाँ भी अभी तुम देखोगे कि सोसाइटीज बन गई हैं, तो अर्बनाइजेशन, ओके. एंड इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन, जहाँ पे इंडस्ट्रीज सेटअप होती हैं. तो ये दो चीज़ें, अर्बनाइजेशन एंड इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन, आर द मेजर कॉजेज ऑफ इंक्रीज इन द अमाउंट ऑफ ओजोन इन द एयर. ओके, सो दीज आर टू major things which create ozone, O3 बोलते हैं हम लोग उसको, in the air. Now how can we prevent pollution? Now what shall we do कि हम pollution ना करें और ये जो लैंड का पानी में जाना यानी कि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग यानी कि ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट के जो हम लोगों को सहना पड़ेगा इम्पैक्ट, वो नहीं हो. तो what can we do to stop this? Okay, village panchayat, municipalities and municipal corporation are main civic agencies which are responsible for disposing of the garbage produced by us daily. ठीक है, we all know garbage collection कौन करने आता है हमारे घर पे. On our part we must try to keep our villages, towns, cities clean. So these are our responsibilities to keep our area clean. तो क्या करना चाहिए? चलो, let us take the oath that we will do all these things in our daily life. Children, take care of it. Okay, segregate waste. What do you mean by segregate? अलग अलग करो. हाँ, जैसे ब्लू कचरा के लिए रखते हैं ब्लू बिन एंड ग्रीन बिन. हाँ, तो कलेक्ट बायोडिग्रेडेबल एंड नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल इन द वे सेपरेट वेस्ट बिन्स. बायोडिग्रेडेबल मतलब जो कचरा अपने आप से डिकम्पोज हो सकता है मट्टी में, मतलब बैक्टीरिया के एक्शन से अपने आप वो कचरा मिट्टी में चेंज हो जाएगा. और नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल जैसे प्लास्टिक का सामान है, ई वेस्ट है, वो क्या है, वो तो अपने बैक्टीरिया नहीं खा पाएगा. तो उन दोनों को अलग अलग रखो, यानी कि वेट वेस्ट एंड ड्राई वेस्ट इन सेपरेट वेस्ट बिन्स. यू कैन ऑल्सो मेक अ स्मॉल पिट इन योर बैकयार्ड एंड डिस्पोज द बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट देयर. दिस वेस्ट विल डिकम्पोज एंड रॉट एंड टर्न इट इन टू मैन्योर. तो फायदा हो जाएगा, हम अपने प्लांट्स को ये मैन्योर दे सकते हैं और हमारे प्लांट्स ग्रो कर सकते हैं. तो इससे हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, प्लांट्स भी ग्रो कर रहे हैं, ट्रीज भी ग्रो कर रहे हैं. सो सेग्रीगेट वेस्ट, ये फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल वी शुड apply in our life. Use environment friendly products, use biodegradable products, cloth bag instead of plastic bags. Okay, so don't use plastic bags because they are non biodegradable. You understood biodegradable and non biodegradable? Bio जहाँ पे भी use होता है word, that means life. तो यहाँ पे bacterias are the life and they are degrading, they are simplifying. वो खा रहे हैं. हाँ, किसको खा रहे हैं? आपके गार्बेज को, जो कि क्या है, जो कि जैसे हम लोगों का किचन वेस्ट निकलता है, तो दैट इज बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट. हाँ, अभी जैसे क्लॉथ बैग्स हैं वो यूज़ करोगे तो वो बायोडिग्रेडेबल हैं, बट प्लास्टिक बैग्स आर नॉट. वो बैक्टीरिया उसको खा नहीं सकता है. डू नॉट लिटर, कहीं पे भी कचरा मत फेंको बच्चों. थ्रो स्क्रैप, डू नॉट थ्रो स्क्रैप फूड, एम्प्टी वाटर बॉटल्स, ओके, रैपर्स ऑन द रोड्स, डोंट डू दैट. Always save paper. Don't waste your notebooks also. Do not waste paper. A lot of trees have to be cut down for your notebook. Okay? आपके पेंसिल, आपके नोटबुक्स, आपके कवर्स, नोटबुक कवर्स बनाने के लिए बहुत सारे पेड़ों को काटा जाता है. तो ट्राई करो not to waste your notebooks. Now save plants, grow as many plants. So these are interconnected solutions ना which are given to you, जिससे कि वो ज़्यादा कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड खा ले रात को, सुबह को, और क्या करें, अच्छे से ऑक्सीजन रिलीज करें, तो हमारा एनवायरनमेंट भी क्लीन होगा. इसीलिए हम लोग जुलाई 1 को वन महोत्सव सेलिब्रेट करते हैं. एवरी ईयर जुलाई 1 इज ऑब्जर्व्ड एज द वन महोत्सव, इजंट इट? नाउ सेव फ्यूल, क्या करना चाहिए, वॉक करना चाहिए, साइकिलिंग करनी चाहिए, ठीक है, पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट का यूज़ करना चाहिए. रेगुलर पोल्यूशन चेक शुड बी कैरिड आउट फॉर योर व्हीकल, कि हमारा व्हीकल जो है उसकी मशीनरी सही से काम कर रही है कि नहीं कर रही है, और वो ज़्यादा पोल्यूशन क्रिएट नहीं करना चाहिए उसका इंजन. सेव एनर्जी, स्विच ऑल द इलेक्ट्रिक अप्लायंसेज. वाटर का यूज़ होता है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट करने के लिए, इफ़ यू माइट बी नोइंग. तो जब भी कमरे से बाहर निकलो, जितने भी इलेक्ट्रिक अप्लायंसेज हैं उनको बंद करो. And the best principle which should use is reduce, reuse and recycle. Remember these 3 R's. These are very important R's. What is first? Reduce. What does that mean? Reduce the use of, when you don't need 2 pencils, take one pencil, carry one pencil, don't carry two pencils. They will be again used abruptly by you and then it will be not be used. So reduce it, reuse it. अभी तुम्हारे कॉटन बैग्स हैं, एक बार गंदा हो जाता है, हम लोग उसको धो करके दोबारा यूज करते हैं, बट पॉलिथीन को हम लोग फेंक देते हैं. रिसाइकल करो. Whatever things जैसे कार्टून्स होते हैं उनको we can give to our Bangarwala and he can send it to the recycle plant. Okay, so this is the sign of reuse, recycle and reduce. So this is the way how we can keep our earth safe, clean. Okay, the very first question was how can you, what are the words which you can use for clean, neat earth? So these are the words which you can use. Recycling means converting waste into reusable material. Old newspapers, empty glasses, bottles, plastics, tins can be recycled and turned into new products. So the scrap collector जो आपके घर में आता है, जो भी scrap का सामान लेके जाता है, वो क्या करता है, scrap collector bins में डाल देता है. Then from there it is been recycled and then another products are made. जैसे प्लास्टिक्स की बहुत सारी चीज़ें बन जाती हैं again, and then you can use it in a new form. Talk to your friends and relatives about the importance of three Rs, यानी कि reuse, reduce and recycle. So these are the three things which you should have to follow now in the coming life and save earth at your end. Now I want you to fast complete this checkpoint 2, then we will read the summary. Now summary is air pollutant consists of gases, smoke, fumes and dust. That is true. Smoke from fire and burning of fuels is a major cause of air pollution. Acid rain damages the things it falls on. All the things. Water pollution is caused by garbage, sewage water and chemicals. Polluted water causes disease and affects aquatic life. Soil pollution is caused by domestic and industrial waste. We must try to reduce pollution. We must remember to reduce, reuse, recycle. I request you children, all of you, please follow these three principles throughout your life and protect earth. Please do it. Thank you. Thank you very much.